I've just done the new full Watopia segment. It's taken me almost 6 hours. It's on Strava. Zwift Insider put it on Strava last night, and I'd already planned to do this today. So I was really lucky to get the segment, and I followed it all the way through. But there's a couple of things too, if you want to have a go at this, a couple of things you might want to bear in mind. The full Watopia segment will probably be downloadable and you'll be able to do it on Zwift and follow it. But if you want to do every bit of road on Watopia, there's a few bits it misses out. So there's the loop in Fuego Flats between the start pen and the arch banner. There's a loop, and half of that loop's not included in the segment. Also a few of the little mini roundabouts. There's a few little mini roundabouts with the little bits missed off. I decided to go around them once or twice just to make sure I'd done every bit of road. And also I did Repack Ridge. If you've got controllers or Zwift Plays, which I've got, I've got my daughter to steer for me. Went down Repack Ridge, I did a loop of that, and then I got back on to do the rest of the full Watopia segment. So the full Watopia segment is actually 155 kilometres, 2,866 metres elevation. And you can see I've done a little bit more elevation. I've done an extra 12 kilometres. So I think if you're going to do every bit of road, you might be able to find a way of doing somewhere around 165, maybe a little bit less than that. But it's taken me 167 following full Watopia segment on Strava and adding those little loops and doing a loop of Repack Ridge. 5 hours 52 minutes has taken me. I must have had about 30 minutes of rests, I think. 3 10 to 15 minute rests. And yeah, have a look at the course on Strava. It ends up Alpe de Zwift. So I'm on the top of Alpe de Zwift now. I'm just on the loop on the top, so I've effectively done every bit of road. And I'm going to go downhill now and we'll probably knock it up to about 180k at the end. Yeah, so a good challenge. I've done a V Everest, and I'd say V Everest is harder, but this I think is a good hard challenge as well. A bit more interesting in some ways, a bit more technical. I had to be really careful with my turns. I made one proper mistake when I went the wrong way. I had to double back. But after that, I was careful. You've got to make sure you take the right turns. But if you're going to be following the just the full Watopia route when it turns up on Zwift, bear in mind you might miss a few little bits out, but you won't have to worry about the turns. It'll probably just your avatar will just follow that route all the way to the end. Now I'm gonna have a look at just to make sure I have done it all. There we go. Let's see if I've missed anything off. So yeah, you can see early on I did Repack Ridge. Half the grade. Speeding up, look at that. Volcano Calm. Right. I think I've pretty much done everything there. Obviously I can't do the start pens. I don't think I missed anything out. I'm quite pleased with that. So you see, if you're going to be following the full Watopia, unless they change it, the little bit there, you can see with the cursor, that's not on it. And part of that roundabout might not be on it. Repack Ridge might not be on it. And there's another little, where is it? Somewhere around here. There it is. And if you can see that, it's so small. There's a little turning point there, a little turn around point. So when you come this way, you can turn around on yourself. So there's a little bit there. I did that bit. I went around this roundabout about 50 times. There's so many options for turning off, and I made a mistake a couple of times. But yeah, apart from that, I started to get pretty adept at it, knowing where I was going to go. And it looks like I covered everything. So yeah, I'm quite pleased with that. So 167 kilometres. If you can get it less than that, fair play.